Hey YouTube, it's me, ThereFour here, back with another video after a long while of being absent from posting videos. Here I've got another unboxing of an awesome Corsair piece of equipment right here. Here we have the Vengeance K90 MMO and FPS keyboard. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up because I've been wanting to for ages, ever since I got it for Monday. Unfortunately with school I've been unable to open it up. So yeah, here we go. We have this beautiful keyboard, as you can tell, fully aluminum, very, very nice. All mechanical except for these keys, the function keys, and then these keys right here, that little grid of 9. So let's open this part up, if I can figure out how to do that. Looks like this just comes right off, and voila. Alright, so, by the way, this is also a fully mechanical keyboard, so as you can hear, that sounds pretty damn good. That's gonna you're gonna need a little bit getting used to play around with. Yeah, hear the difference? Non-mechanical, mechanical. That's pretty cool. All right, so wow, this is pretty heavy for a keyboard. All right, so let's open this part up. Get those cables out from the bottom. It does have 2 USB ports. USB cables. One is for a pass-through for the little plug, for the little USB plug right there, where you can actually plug in the Corsair mouse, which I've got the M60 right over here. So let's open this part up. That is the it's going to be the wrist rest. Wrist rest. That's pretty funny. All right, so let's place this down. Oh wow, that is beautiful. That is wow. That is very nice. Well, I need to get used to that. That's kind of funky. Huh. Interesting. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, this is a fully mechanical keyboard with 2 USB ports, one for the pass-through right over here, which allows you to plug in a mouse or any other sort of USB device, which is full-speed USB 2.0, which is awesome. It does have a very, very nice braided cable, or sleeved, braided, whatever you want to call it. It's very, very nice. Has a full 18-key matrix of programmable macro keys right here. Very cool. Those are not mechanical, but they still work just as equally with silicone dome switches, which is awesome. Right here we have the macro record button right over here, as you can say, about the MR key right there, which allows you to record macros in game to set for different functions and stuff like that. We also have 3 different profiles for macros, 1, 2, and 3. So you can have 18 times 3, which is an insane amount of programmable macros. We have a full mechanical keyboard right here, all the typing keys, except for all the function keys. These, again, this set of keys right here, and those are also mechanical. Also up here we have awesome brightness setting button, which would change the brightness setting of the backlit LEDs, because it is fully backlit, which is awesome. We also have a Windows lock key, which just puts your computer into a lock state in case if you're going away from your computer for a little bit and like, hey, I want to go do something. So you're going to press that and boom, your computer's locked. Also, we have this is standard 3 LED indicators showing what's going to be on, like num lock, caps lock, or scroll lock. Right here we have a audio thing. We've got the little audio mute button right there, and an audio scroll wheel, which is very nice. It's a textured aluminum scroll wheel, which is very, very cool. It looks awesome. And right along here, we have your awesome, hold on about that. We have your awesome Windows keys for media. So you got your stop button, your play, your forward, backward, and play buttons, which is awesome. First of all, the keyboard looks amazing, and all those functions are extremely cool, especially the macro keys for games like Guild Wars or WoW. Considering WoW has so many different programmable things to do, that's going to really look amazing. Having all those macro keys just set up to playing around and boom, macro, 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 initiate all your skills. So let's turn the keyboard over. So here we have your standard everyday standard flips to push your keyboard upwards, and once I open this up, which is going to be the bottom part, which is going to the wrist rest, I'll show you another cool feature that this has. Alright. So this is going to attach on somehow. Let's see how this works. Alright, awesome. So now I got the wrist rest installed right here. It's just pretty much in the standard flip position. It does have these standard little things that you would use to attach a wrist rest, which is removable. But the awesome part about this is that it has these awesome little thumb screws, which will secure it in position. And instead of putting more pressure on these which break easily, it will be able to turn and go forward and backward along along the edge thumb screw axles, so you won't have to worry about it breaking as often as a keyboard that wouldn't have that feature. So yeah, so here's the keyboard all with the wrist rest and stuff, which is awesome. It feels really nice. You have your standard little things right here to push the keyboard up, which is great. There's supposed to be another one which you can elevate it even more, but it seems that there's not. That's funky. Alright. So yeah, let's put those up because it's better to play with those up and then test this out. That looks great. That feels awesome. Very cool. So let's open this. Let's plug this guy in and play around with it for a little bit. Alright, so plugged it in and it should start working soon. We've got their awesome backlit key thing right here with 3 different brightness settings: off, minimum, max, medium, and then max brightness, which is amazing. As you can tell, that looks beautiful. I wish I could, hold on, yeah, let me close my shades and check out that in the dark, because that should look amazing. As you can tell, that is fully backlit, which looks phenomenal with the aluminum background. Looks seriously cool. It's nice, it's not too distracting. Even the macro keys light up with a white background, which is pretty darn cool. Again, 3 different light brightness settings, which is pretty damn cool. We have your standard numlock light, which doesn't seem to work. Okay, well, I probably just need to install the drivers for this. That would make sense. So yeah, so you got your standard, you got this little audio scroll wheel, which is really, really cool. Oh, there we go. Now the keys are lighting up. That's awesome. Right over there, as you can tell. That's very cool. All white LEDs for that. That's really cool. You have your standard audio little buttons right here, which are also illuminated. You have your mute button right here, which is very cool. Along with the audio scroll wheel. That is also really cool. That is actually really, it feels really good too. So again, you have your 3 different settings of macro keys, 1, 2, and 3, which illuminate depending on which ones you have activated. You have your macro record key right here, which will turn on when you have the software installed. It will light up when you press it and set it up to a macro, which is really cool. So this looks amazingly beautiful with the backlight on, and even without the backlight, it looks pretty darn cool, considering you may not always want to have the backlight on, say if you're just typing a paper or something like that. So yeah, that looks really cool. This has tons of cool features, 20 key rollover anti-ghosting. Well, before I tell you more about this, let's put on the shades. Or open up the shades. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's get to the back of the board. It does have back of the case. It does have a full 2-year Corsair warranty right there, which says right there, 2-year manufacturer's warranty, which is awesome. It has Cherry MX red mechanical key switches, which is really cool. 18 dedicated customizable G macro keys right here in 3 different profiles. There's a full key matrix anti-ghosting, which means you can hold as many no key that you press will not every single key you press will be recognized, which is great. It even has a 20 key rollover, so it means you can press 20 keys and it will register every single one until it starts to fade, until it starts to not register the keys after that presses. And seriously, how many keys can you really press? I mean, let's just test right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no matter how many times you actually press these keys, you will not actually end up having them get not recognized because you don't have enough fingers to really press that many keys. But also, along with the awesome feature that this keyboard has, is that it does have the lettering on the keys is actually laser etched and backlit from beneath, so it will not actually be it will not come off. It will not, no matter how many times you press these keys or how many times you actually use them, they will not wear off because they're laser etched, so it actually illuminates through the bottom, which is really, really cool. That's an awesome feature about this keyboard. So yeah, so I'm gonna hop into a game of Guild Wars, and then I'll be back in a little bit and tell you how awesome it is. Alright guys, yeah, I just came back from a decent session playing Guild Wars 2. It is absolutely great. The response is kind of crazily fast. This definitely this keyboard definitely requires a little bit of a learning curve, considering although these are on a separate plane, so they actually won't, you're less likely to hit them. I'm still sort of getting used to the fact that the keyboard ends here, not here. So I'm going to have to get used to that, and the keyboard response is very tactile and very fast, so I have to get used to that too. But overall, it's amazing. It works great. The programmable macros are awesome. I already have like a whole set of this first set of macros set up, which is really, really cool. That's pretty damn awesome if you ask me. The programmable macro system, which actually you can set in-game using the macro record button. Actually, no, it's not in-game. Yeah, I was wrong about that. Sorry about that. And also, while experimenting playing, I found out that this Windows lock button right here, it actually doesn't lock Windows. It doesn't like say, it doesn't actually lock Windows like your actual operating system. What it does, it locks the ability to use this button, the little Windows icon button, like that would pull up your start menu. So I'm correcting myself on that. That actually doesn't do the lock Windows thing. So say if you turn that off, it would just act normally. If you turn that on, it would just be completely locked and turned off. So yeah, this has been the Corsair Vengeance K90 awesome keyboard. So this has been ThereFour, bringing you an awesome unboxing of another awesome piece of peripheral equipment. So yeah, without further ado, I'm signing off. Peace out.